Hi, hello. Welcome to computerlabspace. In the last video, we have created the UI for this parsing XML and JSON data. We have created two screens, screen 1 and screen 2. In this video, we will actually create the two files. One is XML file and another is JSON file. Those two files contains this data: city underscore name, latitude, longitude, temperature, and humidity. Okay, looks like a weather information. We will create first the XML file with these 5 tags. Then we will create the JSON file with these 5 keys or names or whatever it is. Okay. Okay. So now I will create the asset folder first. Okay. So whenever we store any static files, we will put it in asset. Okay, in Android we will be having a separate folder called assets. If you go to new and folder, and if you click on assets folder and let it be target source set as main, click finish, it will create a assets folder. Inside this I will create two new files. One is weather.xml and weather.json. Okay, and I am creating a file now, weather.xml, and I'll create one more file, weather.json. Whenever we have to create an XML file, the file extension should be .xml. If it's a JSON file, then it should be .json as an extension. Okay, that's the basic thing. Now I'll create the couple of tags under weather. Okay, before that, whenever we start with creating a XML file, we have to define the version of that XML. Now I'll create the version. Okay, okay, that's it. This tells that this XML file version is 1.0. Now I will have uh, records. So we have a weather records. Under that records element, I will have weather tag. So I can have weather for different cities. That's why I have taken this records plural, and under this I can have multiple weather for different city or different country or different state, like this. Okay, as of now we will create weather information for a single city, and the tag name will be, so here if you see, this is the label name, city name, latitude, longitude, temperature, humidity. We will create the element with the same names. It will increase the readability when we see the XML file. Now I'll have city underscore name, city name. I'll take Bangalore. Next is latitude. Okay, 12.295. Longitude, 76 dot something. Temperature, so temperature will be 25. Humidity, 50. Okay, so now we have created the XML file with the records element. Under that we have the weather for Bangalore location. Okay, now same data we will put it in JSON. I have explained how to create the JSON file or JSON object in the beginning of the video, in the previous videos. Today we will create the JSON file with the same information what we have created in the XML file. We have weather, under weather we have city name, city underscore name. This is the name and this is the value, Bangalore, and name and the value separated by comma. Latitude, longitude, temperature, humidity. Okay, now I will copy paste the values. Latitude, longitude, and temperature, humidity. Okay, we have created both XML and JSON. Now the next step is we have to read the XML file and the JSON file in our code and display these values in the UI. Okay, we will go to Java class and we will read the XML file first. We have seen that we are actually checking the data type when we are clicking on the buttons from the previous screen, whether it's a XML button or a JSON button, data type. Now under this XML if condition, we will parse the XML file. Okay, I'll create a method parse XML, public void parse XML. So in this I will parse that XML and I'll append it to, we will see where is our activity view underscore data XML content. Okay, I will add the XML data into this XML content text view. Okay, so now when we are parsing the XML, we have to get this weather.xml file, right? For this we have a method get assets dot open and just give the file name. Automatically the Android application will go into the asset folder and look for that particular file. I'll give the file name here weather.xml. There is an error. We will see what is that. Okay, surround with try catch. Okay, now this will return an input stream. Okay, I'll create an input stream. Okay, we got the input stream. Now using this input stream, we have to read the XML tags. Okay, now for to parse this XML, we should actually follow a couple of procedures. So we have to use these APIs or methods, instances, whatever it is. Okay, we don't have any other choice. We have to use this. Now we have to parse, right? For this we have to build the document builder factory. Okay, now I'll have document builder factory, and this I can declare it as a dbf document builder factory, and document builder factory dot new instance. I have created the factory now. From this factory I will get the document builder. Okay, dbf dot new document builder. Here I will have document builder db. Okay, what is the error? Okay, okay, we got the document builder. From this document builder we will get the document. How can we get the document? Document builder db dot parse. For this we can pass the input stream. That input stream will have the reference to the weather.xml file. Okay, so I'll pass this input stream. This will return the document. Okay, what is the error? Add catch clause. Okay, we have to handle these exceptions, IO exceptions for this file. When we are opening the file and getting the input stream, this parse configuration exception is for this document builder when we create the new instance and get the new document builder, and the HAXM exception is when we are passing the input stream. If there is any tag mismatch, or if there is any syntax mismatch in the weather.xml file, we will get the exceptions. We have to handle these things. Now we got the document. Once we get the document, we have to normalize this. Document dot normalize. So what is this normalize means? This will do the normalization. Generally, normalize is the reduction of redundancies. Okay, I'll tell you. Reduction of redundancies in the, for example, in the XML file, we might be having the space, or we can have the space in the attributes. Okay, those things it will remove. It will normalize the XML document. If there is any white spaces outside of the root tag or the document tag, it will remove. Or if there is any white spaces within the start tag or the end tag, it will remove. Space between the key name and the equal, or if we have any line breaks, that will also get removed. Okay, so that's why we are doing the normalize. Once we do the normalize, then we will read the document. For that we have to get the particular tag, right? What is the tag? Weather tag. We have to get the weather tag first. For that, document dot get element by tag name. What is the tag name? Weather. Okay, we will get the node list. Node list in the sense, why we are considering it's a list, because we can have multiple weather for different cities. In this case, if this line executes, the node list will have these two weather informations. Okay, we will get all the weather informations for different cities. From that we can iterate individual nodes and we can get the particular values. Now we get the node list. We will iterate this node list. Node, sorry, okay, it is not applicable. We cannot use for each. So we will use the normal for loop. Okay. Zero I less than node list dot get length I plus plus. Okay. It will iterate the nodes present inside the node list. Now we will get the node list dot item of I. This will return node. Okay. We got the node. Then we have to check whether this is an element node. Okay, so this is a big topic to discuss XML file or parsing XML. So we have different parsers. Here we are using DOM parser. Okay, just follow these steps, guys. 5 to 10 lines. That's it. Here we have to node dot get node type. We are checking whether this node is the element node. Then only we will do further parsing. Okay, if it is an element node, we will consider this as an element. Here we get the item right from the node list and we have assigned that to node, and we are checking whether that node is element node. If that is element node, we are typecasting to element, or we are assigning to element. From here I will get these individual tags. Okay, how we can get that element? Dot get element by tag name city underscore name dot item of 0 dot get text content. Okay, We will see how this works. Now this is city name, right? This city name we have to assign it to XML content text view. I'm taking that XML content text view dot set text okay, set text city space uh, city underscore name, city underscore name colon space, and for this I'll append this one. Okay, now we will see whether it will be displayed in the UI or not. We are parsing only one tag, that is city name. I will start the application now and we will see whether it will be displayed in the UI or not. Okay, application started. We have seen this UI. We will be having two buttons, parse XML data and parse JSON data. If I click parse XML data, the control comes here because the data type will be XML and it will call this parse XML method. In the parse XML method, we are parsing the XML. I'll reiterate the code actually. We will open the weather.xml which is present in the asset folder. From that we'll get the input stream. We'll keep it aside, and next we will get the document builder factory instance. Once we get the instance, we will get the document builder from the document builder factory. That is a factory method. From the factory we will get the document builder. Once we get the document builder, we will parse the XML file. We have already taken the input stream. We can pass the input stream or we can pass the file itself. Okay, once the document builder parses this input stream or the file, we will get the document. The entire weather.xml will become the document. This is one document. From this from this document we will do normalize. Normalize, I have told already, it will remove the redundancies. Redundancies in the sense any line breaks or any space in the document, everything. Okay, including comments. Once the normalization is done, we will get the element weather tag. This is one element. Okay, we will get the element using the tag name weather. This will return the list because it might contain multiple elements also with the same name. Okay, that node list we will iterate using the for loop, normal for loop, and we will get the node out of that node list, and we will check whether that node is element node. This is just for the sake of because if it is an element, we will directly get that value, element value. Okay, we will check whether that node is element node. If it is the element node, then we will convert that node to element using this typecast. Okay, and from this element we are getting elements by tag name city underscore name dot item of 0 dot get text content. Okay, get text content is, this is the tag or element, under this is the content Bangalore. Okay, okay, our application is already running. We will click on this parse XML data button. Cool. This is the next UI, right? It will redirect to the second screen. Under that we have XML data and JSON data label. Under XML data it is displaying city underscore name colon Bangalore. Quickly we will complete this XML parsing then. I'll minimize this emulator. City name, right? Next is latitude, and sorry, this will be capital L, and this will be latitude, and next is longitude, temperature, and humidity. Longitude, capital L, here longitude, temperature, Tcaps, and humidity, HCAPS. Okay, done. I'll stop the application. I'll start the application again, and we should see all the XML content in the UI. Now the Gradle build is happening. It's launching the app. We'll wait for a few seconds and we'll see. Okay, it started. I'm clicking this parse XML data. Okay, I can see humidity 50. Okay, we have done one thing. Here we are setting set text, right? So at the end we have this humidity. So it will override the previous text. Instead of set text, I will use append. Okay. I'm appending, and before appending I will have the new line character, okay, for each entry, so that it will be printed in the next line. Okay, I'll stop this and I'll run this app again. Now it will display the city name, and after displaying it will have the new line character, so it will latitude will be printed in the next line. Okay, I will click on this parse XML data. Okay, super. If you see city underscore name colon Bangalore, and the next thing is printing in the next line, latitude, and longitude is new line, temperature is new line, humidity is new line. This completes parsing the XML. Okay, next we will see parsing the JSON file. Okay, now we will parse JSON file. Okay, I will have parse JSON method, which will parse the JSON file. Parse JSON. Okay, first we have to get the input stream from the asset folder. Surround with the try catch block. Okay. Here in the XML parsing, we have to close the stream, right? Otherwise, it is we have to release the resource. Okay. Finally, if input stream not equal to null, I will close this. Okay, and here also we should have the try catch block. Okay, let me see what is that. Yeah, surround with the try catch block. Okay, not equal to null, I am closing the input stream, okay, at the end of the operation. Here I am declaring this input stream inside the uh, try block, okay. That means it will automatically resource will be closed once the operation is done. We no need to close it manually as we did here, okay. That's fine. Now uh, we got the input stream. Now we need JSON object, right? From the JSON file I will create the JSON object, new JSON object. For this JSON object constructor we have to pass the string of what? String whatever we, okay, we will change it to JSON, weather.json. So whatever we have the data in this JSON file, we have to pass to this constructor as a string. So we need to get this string first. String JSON string new string, okay. I will pass this JSON string. I am passing this JSON string, okay. We have to handle the exceptions. JSON exception, okay. Now we got this string object. For this string we have to convert this input stream to string now, okay. How can we convert that? There is a simple way. I will take byte array, okay. I am taking this byte array, new byte array of input stream dot available. I am using this input stream dot available method, okay. This will return an estimate of the number of bytes that can be read from this input stream without blocking by the next invocation of the method for this input stream, okay. That is one part. And next thing is the next invocation might be the same thread or the another thread, okay. A single read or skip of this many bytes will not block but may read or skip fewer bytes. This just returns an estimates of the number of bytes that can be read, okay. That is the length of the or total size of the this data byte array, okay. Next what I will do, I will read the data from the input stream dot read. I will read from the input stream and put it into byte array, okay. This read method, it will read some number of bytes from the input stream and stores them into the buffer array data, okay. The number of bytes actually read is returned as an integer. I will give an example. If the length of the array is 0, then no bytes are read and 0 is returned, okay. Otherwise there is an attempt to read at least one byte. If no byte is available because the stream is at the end of the file, then it will return -1, okay. This read will return -1. Otherwise at least one byte is read and store it into B. It will store into data. For example, it will read the first byte and store it in data of 0, and it will read the second byte and store it into data of second element, like this. Okay, got it, right? We are estimating the available size of the input string, means how many bytes we are reading or that can be read. And here we are reading the input stream and storing into this buffer array data. Now what I will do, I will take this byte array and I will pass it to string. Now we will get the JSON string. That JSON string I am passing into JSON object. Okay, now we have the JSON object. Once we have the JSON object, it's easy to get the value for the corresponding name or the key. Now what I will do, I am setting the JSON string into this JSON content text view. I am taking this dot set text. I'll take the same things. Okay, city name plus JSON object dot get string, and I will pass the name. What is the name? City underscore name is the key or the name of the attribute. It will return the value of this city underscore name. It will return the Bangalore. Okay, now we will check in the UI how it will be displayed, whether this will work or it will throw some exception, or we will see. Okay, application has been launched. We will see. So we have seen this XML data. Okay, we are seeing the XML data. I'll go back and click on JSON data and we'll see. Test JSON parsed content. Okay, JSON context view. What is happening? It is setting the text. We are calling the parse JSON and set text city underscore name. I will stop this and we will see once again. Okay, now we will see parse JSON data. Okay, it is not reading. Okay, we will see why it is not reading. Okay, I got it. So we are taking JSON object. Okay, from this JSON object we have to get the weather object. Okay, what we will do, we will JSON object dot get JSON object. Okay, and we will pass the object name. Object name is weather. This will return the JSON object of the weather. Weather. Okay, now I'll use this weather to get the particular attributes. Okay, I'll start this again. Okay, Now you see parse. I'm clicking on the parse JSON data. Okay, it's done. We are getting. Now we will do the same changes what we have done for XML. I am adding the new line character at the end. City name, latitude, longitude, temperature, humidity. Now I'll go to weather.json. Latitude, capital L, latitude, longitude, capital L, and then temperature, three caps, then humidity, H caps. Okay, I'm saving this. I'm stopping the application, starting the application again, and now we should get all the JSON attributes in the UI. I'm clicking on parse JSON data. Okay, we are seeing the humidity. What is the issue? We are setting the text everywhere. Instead of that, we should append. Okay, I'm replacing set text with append, so that everything will be appended to city underscore name. Okay, let's see. I'm clicking on parse JSON data. Okay, it's not reflecting. What I'll do, I'll close this and application is launched now. We will see. Okay, super. We are getting the output. I'll go back. I'll click on the parse JSON data. Super. We are parsing the JSON data and we are displaying in the UI. We will check the parse XML data also. Yeah, cool. Both are working. Okay, so that's it, guys. Please go through the previous videos also for the better understanding. We have 3 sessions for this program 6, parse XML and JSON data, with clear explanation. If you have any queries, please put it in your comment section. We will get back to you. That's it, guys. Please subscribe to our channel, share with your friends and families, and like the videos. Thank you. Bye bye.